Showdown here. It's the Long Beach Guardians and the Long Island Warriors in what should be a fun night of hockey here on Long Island. We do apologize, maybe some technical difficulties throughout the broadcast. The network a little choppy right now. We're going to try to fight through it. We do have a recording going of the game, a clean recording, and we'll have a copy of that as well. So after the game, we'll have a clean recording either way. We hope that the connection, though, will stay strong for us here throughout. I'm Brady Campbell, joined alongside Gabe Takuri, running the camera for us tonight for the Help a Hero Showdown. We mentioned, of course, Long Beach Guardians versus Long Island Warriors to start. This Help a Hero Showdown is sponsored by Collins Building Services here at Northwell Health Ice Center. It is going to Army veteran FDNY member Jay Matthews here and his family being honored tonight for their late son Jack, who was unfortunately lost to cancer not too long ago. And of course, a great cause here, playing hockey, raising money here in the great community that is Long Island. Guardians rocking the Shamrock Green tonight. Warriors rocking the Islanders blue and orange. We'll discuss more in a little bit. Get to the starting.
generosity. They symbolize love, hope, and the power of people coming together. On behalf of so many people that made tonight happen, to all of you and all the other supporters, I say thank you for jumping into action to support the Matthews family. Let's hear it for our veterans and our veterans. Let's also hear from the Long Island forces who are out of the ring, who actually just won the Congressional Cup Championship in Washington, D.C. And the Long Island Dolls who are on the Long Beach Fighting family. In between periods, listen up for 50-50 raffles and special items for our light and silent altar. We're going to drop the puck in about 2 minutes.
Touching tribute there for Jack Matthews. Of course, Jay and his wife Brittany lost their son Jack to a rare form of cancer this past August. And tonight the Warriors and the Guardians will be playing in Jack's honor, as well as celebrating all those that have served in our community and our country abroad. Here, as Veterans Day has just passed, this past Tuesday, we're ready to play some hockey here between the Guardians and the Warriors as well. Warriors in the Islanders blues. In the Shamrock green are the Guardians. The puck is down. 15-minute periods were underway. And the face-off controlled and played in deep here by the Warriors. Point shot deflected wide. Right off the draw. Getting a stick on that was Kieran Baisley. And it's cleared back out. Guardians over the line the other way. Dylan right in, comes in, gave it away. Puck deflects back out to center. And the Guardians reset. Brady Campbell with you here from Northwell Health Ice Center. Gabe Takuri on the camera. Hustling in after it is Baisley here for the Warrior Centers, and in front it wouldn't go. Great save that time, keeping the play alive. Look out, puck deflects out here. And it'll trickle in on goal, and the Warriors goalie having a bit of trouble with it. Nearly gave it away. That's Richie Rodriguez, number 30, between the pipes tonight for the blue and orange. Puck cleared back out to center. Looks like that's Brendan Bella down the other end as the Warriors take it back in. Hennig up top, shot doesn't make it through, comes right to the slot, slowed up and covered in tight for the whistle by Bella. All proceeds tonight from this event going to the Matthews family, as you saw pre-game as well. A check delivered to Jay Matthews and his family. Face-off controlled here for a moment by the Warriors in their own end, taken away, and the Guardians start back out. Rossi got a stick on it, skated in, however, now over the line. The shot goes behind the goal. Hennig keeps it alive for the Warriors, still tied up in the corner, comes out to the near side. Salerno behind the net, swept by Menig. Up for Rossi, steers it back out to center. Here's Uffman, sticks it in. On the forecheck comes Rossi. Knocked off his stick as the Guardians look to clear. Luke Riley, D to D, and stretched out over the line. Come the Guardians. Pass down low, just out of the reach of Salerno. Puts it off the outside of the goal. To the point, held in. Great job that time. Guardians go to work here offensively. Potential opportunity for a wrap try. Instead, pass to the circle, block. Different roster for game 2. They'll take on the Jersey Warriors. And a 2-game slate here tonight. Another keep in by the Guardians. The shot goes wide, comes all the way around. Hustling to it, Baisley couldn't keep it in. A point shot misses wide off the stick of McGovern. And now Brett Clinch. Back out to center. Clinch stays with it. Gets it in deep, has a few teammates driving across. Baisley settles, back door. No one home to get a stick on it. Eddie Weatherall down low in front. Baisley couldn't reach it, and we get the whistle. About 3.5 minutes played here at Northwell. We have a post-game celebration as well. Invites go out to all here in attendance, all that's involved. Face-off controlled by the Guardians. They look to clear. Clinch does a good job again to hold it in initially. Now it's cleared back out down the ice. This is Weatherall who gets to it. Stretch pass all the way down the ice. And it's an icing against the LI Warriors. Face-off will come back down towards Rodriguez with 11:20 left in period number 1. Great showing here tonight, as per usual, for these awesome charity events here on the island. The Guardians know all about that with their Hagen Day over in Long Beach last year in April. A great time. It's every year thing. Now they look to go on the attack here, try to get the first goal. Out to the point, bouncing puck, settle down. The shot was blocked by Eddie Weatherall. Wearing the A tonight, clears it out to center. Nearly a 2-on-1 going the other way for the Warriors. Instead, back in come the Guardians. To the outside goes Ethan Salerno. Salerno to the circle, has room, takes the shot, didn't make it through, cleared out. And here come the Warriors with potential numbers the other way. Over the line to the outside. Forced back, however. That time was Donaldson. It's cleared back out. A couple players spill down to the ice. And now pass on for Baisley. Couldn't quite get through. Turned around by the Guardians. Over the line, but quickly turned around. Baisley goes down the ice for Robert Rossi. Rossi taken to the boards, and the Guardians emerge with it for a moment. Now a little bit more time here. Skied out to center. Glove down and sent down the ice by Dylan Radin. Brought back out by Kevin Uffman. Uffman over the line, and it knocked off his stick. It's in the skates of Rossi. Digs it free for a teammate. Skating into it this time is Jean Chevy. Chevy takes it wide, centers Rossi, high shot, just over the cage. See from the red line. Chipped out past Weatherall. Puck available, Weatherall. Plays it in off the glove of Uffman and skated ahead here by the Guardians over the line. Swayze. Shot knocked down. Forced behind the net. Centering pass, Beggy, it didn't get through. Clinch the steal, knocks it out to center. Sean Pearsall for Beggy. Down the ice it goes. Coming back on it here is Menig. Menig gave it away, another chance here. The Guardians coming in strong over these last few minutes. Pass down low, backdoor try, gonna get through, and the rebound put off the outside of the net. Guardians really pressuring here. Already have one. Another centering pass, slowed up, they score again. Looked like that one was knocked in by Tim Reed, and it's 2-0. First few minutes seemed like the majority of the chances were for the Warriors. That one just slowed up, and it actually worked out nicely for the Guardians. And they take a 2-0 lead. A little more than halfway through period number 1. Big collision at the half wall right off the face-off. Centering pass around here is Ramaka. Now stretch pass on, 2-on-2 over the line. Shot swallowed up by Rodriguez. He gets the whistle. 5.5 left here in period number 1. Long Beach out in front. Back-to-back goals, not too far apart from Frank and Tim Radin. Have them out to the 2-0 lead here in game 1 of this Help a Hero Showdown at Northwell Health Ice Center, practice facility of the New York Islanders. Up top to the line, shot, got it. And the Guardians look to reset. Giveaway though. Up the boards it goes, and the Guardians. He clears. Not too far out, but a great job that time. Keep it out to the slot, giving away. Weatherall chips it out. It's now a foot race. Looks like Pearsall will just win ahead of Huffman. 3 minutes left. Robbie Beggy not even listed on the original roster, had to write him in. The D pass. Slowed up by Tom McGovern. Now it's Huffman. Finds it in his skates, looking for a path out. Intercepted. Back in come the Guardians. Nice move that time. Another try. Oh, what a move in tight. They score! And then the stuff 5-hole past Rodriguez. The Guardians certainly feeling themselves here in the first period. And here they come right back in. 2 minutes left in the first. Do they have another in them? Shot. Oh, that one through traffic. Kick save Rodriguez. Shot blocked. Goes off to the corner. Backhanded out. Can the Warriors respond? On goal from the red line. No icing, and it's going to be cut by Cesai. In the final minute, pass missed wide. Chipped out by Baisley. A strong first period here by the Guardians. Can they finish it? Now lead by 3. Rodriguez looked like he just got a piece. Right in. Another look at that second here on LI Sports Network. Here on LI Sports Network, 4-1 lead for the Long Beach Guardians over the LI Warriors. And between periods, As you may have heard, great raffles there involving a lot of cool Islanders memorabilia and tickets to potential upcoming games. Here on this set, I'll get that up as soon as possible. Guardians take the puck here, start ahead with it. And centering pass, knocked down. The puck's available, taken towards the goal. Unable to get a shot away, however, that time was Scott Russell. This is Menig out for Uffman. Uffman down to Chevy, back up to Uffman, and it's cleared back out to center. Pearsall down the ice, looked like it deflected, no icing. And Chevy gets back on in. You can see Uffman recognizing the Guardians were in the change. He's calling for it. The home run pass bounced off his stick. Heads after it, though, behind the net. Puck was available there for a moment. Good hustle by Uffman, but it does get forced back out to center. Here's Clinch. Down the ice, it gets past Uffman. No icing. Pearsall. High off a stick in the air, stays in play. Quickly moved by Wetherill. D to D. Ahead for Uffman, who gets to it in the corner here. Centering pass, didn't make it through. Defended by McGovern. Guardians look for a path out and get it. And skated into here by Salerno, who scored a beauty in that first period. Back-to-back, the third and fourth goals for Long Beach were certainly ones for the highlight reel. Robbie Beggy had one right before that, a great toe drag that led to a goal as well. .12:47 left here in period number 2. Face off deep in the Warrior zone. They get it and clear it out. And skating ahead with it here is Sukiel, who fired it high. Sukiel with the lone goal tonight, as he was able to tuck home a rebound. Back in come the Guardians. Looking for more. It's Dylan Radin. Down to the corner behind the goal. Now flipped out towards the front. Sukiel got a stick on it. Taken away. Point blank chance here. Backhand. Rodriguez makes the save. Cleared out towards Pennington, but not quite out of the zone. Salerno holds it in. And then a great effort by Dylan Radin. Nice move to get over the blue line. Takes the shot high. Clinch centering pass knocked away. Menig taken off his stick, cleared out. It'll slow up. Rodriguez caught in between here. He'll let his defense take charge, and they do. And once again, Connor Menig down the ice. Out of his goal here is Bella. Leads it for a teammate down the ice. Matthews family, and of course, that was Zielman who was up the ice, but he lost his footing right as the pass came. By Bella with 8:50 left here in period number 2. Breakaway opportunity. Rodriguez makes the save. Cleared up the boards as the Warriors try to get out. Chance towards the front, goes wide. And held in. Shot missed as the Guardians continue to apply the pressure here. Second period, much less scoring here than the first. All the goals in this one have come in the first so far. Not as many chances as well, scoring-wise, for either side. Guardians still lead it by 3-4-1. Here they come back over the line. Shot blocked down. Chevy got in the way of it. Down to Salerno. His pass didn't make it through. 7:30 left in the second, which means we're halfway through. To the line, held in. Menig back on it, hammers it around the boards. And it's settled down towards the front. It sneaks through. A point shot from Tom McGovern. Makes it 5-1 Long Beach. This one looks like through a little bit of a screen perhaps. Don't believe it was deflected. And it just looked like under the pad of Rodriguez. And Long Beach, the Guardians have come to play here tonight. Their biggest lead of the game keeps on growing. Rossi going to start up ice for the Warriors. Chips it on. Baisley driving in. Baisley couldn't bring the puck with him. Goes down. We play on. Took the stick out of the hands of someone there. It may have been the goalie. It's not. He has his goalie stick. Pennington towards the goal. Knocked down. And it's one of the defensemen for the Guardians. Picks up his stick. Nice chance here. Sukil couldn't get a shot away. And it's chipped back out. And ahead come the Guardians again with potential numbers up the ice. Backdoor play pass from Matt Romica. Didn't get through. Another try towards the goal was deflected. It looked like Weatherall, and the save was made by Rodriguez. Here's Baisley. Charges back out. Baisley nearly snuck it on the short side. Bella just held his ground. Baisley waiting for a teammate to touch up, brings it in. Baisley drops it. Rossi from the circle. Now the slot, scores! A goal to add on to his point total tonight for Robert Rossi. It's 5-2. Puck finds him, sees free real estate, says thank you very much. Perhaps a little traffic as well. And he fires that one glove side past Bella. So the Warriors creeping back into the hockey game, still a long ways to go. This is Uffman taken down, and we'll get our first penalty against the Guardians. Warriors get a goal, and they'll have the man advantage upcoming as well. Clinch has a man driving in front, one-timer, big-time save by Bella. Keeps it 5-2. They get the touch. To the power play go the Warriors, and they were this close to negating the power play and getting right back within two. How about that chance? John Chevy, stop point blank. Still an opportunity here for the Warriors to get that third goal. First power play of the game for either side. Great read that time, and it's deflected out by Frank Radin. And Radin has a step here shorthanded, moves in and fires it wide. A quick shorthanded look that time for Long Beach. Shot missed wide though, and now it's Uffman. Drops it off to Baisley. Baisley towards Clinch. Chevy will take it, drive in, knocked off his stick. And the Guardians look for a path out. Huffman not going to make it easy. Baisley in on the forecheck as well. Cross ice feed here as the Guardians are back in shorthanded. Giveaway though. Chevy on it. Goes down for Menig. He has plenty of time. As the shorthanded Guardians make changes. Clinch skates to the head. Knocked off his stick at the half wall. And it's cleared back out and the Guardians start ahead again. Back for period number 3 here on the LI Sports Network. Brady Campbell with you alongside Gabe Takuri on the camera. It's a 6-2 lead for the Long Beach Guardians. Looks like we just had our Islanders raffle giveaways between periods. As the Guardians really dominated that first. The second a bit more even, but in the end, still a 6-2 lead for Long Beach as we begin period number 3. Do the Warriors have a comeback in them? Down the ice it goes. It's picked up here by Luke Riley. Stretch pass deflected down the ice. Baisley goes hard around the boards to the line. Riley holds it in. Shot towards the goal. Deflected, slowed up. Menig wraps it hard around. Taken back here by Sukiel. Rossi. That duo's combined for the 2 goals for Long Island. Sukiel to Rossi. Tries to chop it towards the goal. Didn't make it through. And now a centering pass back out. And here come the Guardians back in. Nice power move and they score. And the biggest lead grows to 5 now for Long Beach. Great outlet pass that time. Strong move around Weatherall and outweights Rodriguez. Goes glove side. 7-2 lead for Long Beach. 13:40 away from picking up the victory here in Game 1 on the Help a Hero Showdown night. In East Meadow at the Northwell Health Ice Center. Weatherall needs to bank it out. Huffman couldn't get to it. We apologize once again for the technical difficulties. We hope to be running a bit smoother now here with the kind of spotty connection here at Northwell. We'll have a clean recording here of these games as well, but we thank you for sticking with us as Weatherall goes around the boards. Centering pass makes it all the way through. Shot, score, and another one for the LB Guardians. Face off back to Weatherall, and he'll just fire it to the glass. Clinch scored the last goal on it, gives it away behind the net. Reversing course for the Guardians is Pearsall. Held in by Pennington. Goes across for Uffman. Behind the net. Take away and cleared to the far side. Pennington towards the net. Blocked down in front. He'll look for other options here. Rob Thomas got the block on that shot. Wetherell delayed offside here against the Warriors. They'll make changes as the Guardians start back up ice. Feathered into the attacking zone. Wetherell has a beat on it. He gets there along with Dylan Radin with 4 minutes remaining here in the third. Poked out by Wetherell. A bit deeper. Puck up in the air. Radin gloves it down. Brings it ahead. Nearly ended up in the Warrior bench. Stays on side though there for the Guardians. Radin now from the circle. Curls back. Down to the half wall. Returned out to him. Pokes it down. One touch pass. Looking back door. Great defense that time by Sue Keel. Denying that backdoor look. Centering pass. Radin from the slot. Moves it down. Low stuff attempt and they score. Add one more for Frank Radin. Makes it 9-4 on a beautiful passing play that time from the Guardians. Not even sure if he really had an angle to stuff this in without banking it from the goal line. Just enough to slide it past Rodriguez, who was sprawled out trying to make the save. .3:14 left. Off the face-off, sent down the ice. Here's Chevy. Out of his own zone, then left it behind, and it's fired right back in. Giveaway, centering pass, no one home, Sue Keel. With time here. Once again, a 5-goal lead for the Guardians. Sue Keel tries to sweep it out, could not. Back in McGovern. Drops it, cross ice feed, good stick that time by Menig. Outlets for Rossi, skating into it. Rossi separated from the puck, stays with it though, centers a couple, whacks at it, and holding his ground is Bella. Chevy at the line, shot off Menig in front, and off to the corner, getting to it Salerno. Salerno charges up ice, runs into Chevy. Both players maintain their footing here, and we get a penalty. It's a penalty against Chevy, and to the power play go the Guardians. With just 2:03 left, that's pretty much the remainder of regulation, and they'll likely just look to put this one to bed here with a big lead. Not trying to make any mistakes. Late face-off, and now toss out of the draw is Radin. And the faceoff comes back to the blue line. Blocker save Rodriguez on that try. Under 2 minutes left. Pennington knocks it down and he clears it out. And here's Clinch with speed. Clinch takes it wide. Clinch in and fired it high. Scored the last one for the Warriors. Nearly had one shorthanded to get them in within 4 there. 90 seconds left. Good effort that time by Uffman to hold the line. Could not, though. And Russell will go cross ice for DeEmick. Taken back, though, by Weatherill. Brings it in by himself with his team in the change shorthanded. As we hit 1 minute left on the penalty and 1 minute left here in period number 3. Weatherill looking for one more. A shot from Huffman blocked out in front. Best of the chances so far coming from the Warriors here shorthanded. Now, of course, the Guardians probably not necessarily thinking offense as much here as they normally would, but the Warriors still pushing to try and get one back here in the late stages. 30 seconds left. Back in, though, do come the Guardians. Down to the corner. Puck tied up. And perhaps one last chance. Backhand try was blocked in front. 15 seconds left. Rossi will hammer it around. Huffman on it with 10. Out to Menig at the red line with 5. One last shot. Will miss the net wide, and they'll get one more rebound try at the horn. That's stopped by Bella, and that'll do it. Game 1 belongs to the Guardians. A phenomenal showing here between the Guardians and the Warriors. With all that first period momentum that the Guardians had, they ride that to victory. Brendan Bella with the victory here tonight. They share the wealth scoring-wise as well, and pulled away from the Warriors. Fun opening game here between these two teams. We'll have another LI Warriors game coming up next with a mostly slightly different roster, and the Jersey Warriors will be their opponent here with the handshake line commencing between these two sides for a great cause here tonight. We'll step out here and be back, hopefully with better connection. We thank you for sticking with us if you did. If not, you'll be able to watch this game once again on recording on YouTube. That'll do it, though, for Game 1. Final score here, the Long Beach Guardians 9 and the Long Island Warriors 4. For Gabe Takuri on camera, I'm Brady Campbell signing off. You've been tuned in to Help a Hero Showdown here at Northwell Health Ice Center right here on the LI Sports Network.